Hey folks, welcome back to Green Iron TV. It is still the dead of winter here, and it is very cold in the garage. We are luckily in the garage, but it just means it's that time of year. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a little warm up on all the vehicles. So we'll get a couple of vehicles fired up and get them back outside and let them run for 20 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes, whatever. Let them run. Get warmed up, burn off all the condensation out of the motor, put some good charge back in the batteries, and just let them get the fluids moving. So that's what we got going. I want to thank you guys for following along, especially while we've been doing some stuff up in the up at the house, working on models and stuff like that. But like always, I want to thank you guys for following along. We are very, very close, and who knows, even by the time this video comes out, we may have hit the magic 1,000 subscribers, and I do appreciate that from all you people that have subscribed and following along. I also want to take the time to remind you guys to check out the link in the description down below for the Green Iron TV merchandise store. So hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all kinds of cool stuff in there if you're a Green Iron type of person. So check that stuff out. But anyway, I'm going to get going on trying to get a couple vehicles fired up and get them outside and into the snow and get them warmed up. So that's what we're going to do today. Thanks. Well, first let's see if we can get the 715 fired up. Let's see if we can get the M38 fired up. obviously the 725, but this one we're probably going to take a little work to get fired up. Don't know what it is about this vehicle. Anytime it sits for a couple months, it always loses prime. It was funny, both ambulances I had the same way. The 715, that thing fires up every time. Both ambulances, for whatever reason, seem to lose their prime. But we'll see if we can get this going. Alright, got them outside, letting them run for a little bit. And of course we have the M38A1 and our 1970 or 1967 M715 5/4 ton. And over here out the side of the garage we have the ambulance, the also 1967 M725 ambulance. So, as you can see, it is cold here. There is snow on the ground and frost in the air, basically. But you know, this is one of the things I like to do every winter. You know, a couple times a winter, I'll try and get the vehicles out, get them fired up. We pull them outside, let them run for a while. Helps charge up the batteries, helps, you know, move all the fluids, and helps charge the batteries a little bit. We will not be taking the vehicles out on the road because here in Michigan they salt the snot out of the roads, and we don't want to get any salt in these vehicles. But we may go for a little cruise around the around our property. But yeah, like I said, this is something we do you know, a couple times a winter. You know, it's one of the best things to do for these vehicles. Keep the fluids moving, get them. The big thing is to get them up to operating temperature and burn out any condensation out of the motor and out of the oils and stuff like that. So we're gonna let them sit here and idle and warm up for probably a half hour or so. Alright, so we got a little bit of a drip of antifreeze here coming out of the 715. So we popped the hood to see what's going on, and it's coming out the overflow. It's coming out the overflow tube here and down and dripping. And more than likely, this past fall when we filled the radiator all the way up, we probably overfilled it just a touch. And now that it's been running for a while and warmed up, it's expanded and it's pushed out that extra fluid. And as I can see now, it's actually already stopped dripping. So you know, it's just a case of the radiator finding its level that it wants to operate at. So Nothing to be alarmed about. But everything else is running smoothly underneath the hood. Okay, we got the M38 running real good. And oh, looks like it's running probably about 190 degrees. So that means it's getting up to temp pretty good. And that's kind of what we want. 715 the same way. Let's see what the temp says in this one. About she's running about 160, 170. Definitely use a little more warmth, but definitely a unique look to have the vehicles out in the snow. It's something that, you know, for me that doesn't happen very often. Because I do like to keep it protected, but it does make for some unique pictures. And we definitely have plenty of that snow around here today. Still do have the canvas on the 715 from that late Veterans Day parade. You know, it was kind of cool, so we did have the top on for that, and we just left it on for the winter. It does make it nice. I can get in that truck here, and we'll go for a little ride around the property, and won't be freezing. I could probably actually turn even the heat on and be nice and warm. Unfortunately, I don't have the winter curtains for the M38A1. I only have a summer top, but maybe eventually somewhere along the line we'll find some doors and side curtains, and we'll see. You know, I mainly run these vehicles in the summer, so I really don't have a whole lot of need for a full winter enclosure, but it might be neat to have. And of course we got 725 sitting here idling. She's starting to warm up. Let's see what the tip says. And she's staying pretty low. So we might need to do a little double check. We might need to make sure that the temp gauge is fully working proper. Take her long to get up to temperature. We'll take her for a little ride around the block, see what that does. can get a little run at it, huh? And see if we can get up there. Nope. We're gonna have to put her in 4-wheel drive. All right, let's go for a little spin in the 715. Definitely fun trying to drive and shift one-handed, but we can get it done. stop, take some pictures, huh? Well, folks, that's going to wrap up this episode of Green Iron TV. I want to thank you guys for following along. We had all the vehicles out. I was very surprised the 725 ambulance fired up without having to use a little extra. Normally, if it's sat for too long, we'll have to pour a little gas straight down the carburetor throat to get that initial fire so that it'll draw up the fuel. Don't know what it is about the 725 ambulance because both 725 ambulances that I've owned were exactly the same way. So I don't know if it has something to do with the way the fuel tees off to go to the gas-fired heater in the back, if that somehow allows it to basically lose suction back to that point or drain back to that point. Whatever it is, these ambulances seem to be a pain to get fired up when they've been sitting. So, but all in all of them fired up. The little M38A1 was a little cold-blooded and took some good cranking to get some fire going in that. 715, that thing always fires up and runs spotless. That's the best running vehicle I got. And of course, we didn't get the M37 out. It is buried in the far corner of the other bay behind my son's truck. My son's truck is still scattered in 1,000 pieces, and hopefully before too long he'll have his truck finished up and out of the way so that I can get that M37 out. The M35A2 deuce and a half is luckily down in my parents' storage, and it's in the same storage with their big motor coach, so it's in a nice climate controlled environment, so there's no need to get it fired up and warmed up because it's warm. I wish I had the ability to have all the vehicles in a nice climate controlled vehicle or climate controlled garage for the winter, but that's not quite an option. So, but like always, I want to thank you guys for watching along. Like I said, we are probably, as of this video, we have probably hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I do appreciate that. That is so awesome for all you people that have followed along and stuck with us throughout the number of years we've been doing this now. And I do this to have fun. This is just something that I'm passionate about, is working with the military vehicles. So thanks for watching. As always, I want you guys to have a great day, enjoy, and please keep watching. Thanks.